welcome back to my channel, Kierra Castle. So right here we're starting off with some fluffy vegan pancakes, which were amazing. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe so you can see more videos like this. And if you do like the what I eat in a days, definitely let me know down in the comments. But yeah, so here I am mixing my mix, and this is the consistency we got to. And then I put these on the stove. I buttered a pan and then put them on the stove, let them cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until they got bubbles at the top. And look at these beauties, they were amazing. And with this I did have benevolent bacon. This was amazing. I don't like regular bacon, but this bacon is so good, guys. And it cooks super fast. I think I cooked it on each side for about 2 or 3 minutes, and this is the final product. It was amazing. Here are the pancakes I made with the mix. For the bananas foster topping for the pancakes, I used these ingredients. Actually, my husband did. So hey, my husband's in the video. That's his hand. So yeah, but he used to be like a chef or whatever. So he's kind of fancy when he cooks. He like flips the stuff and uses like lighters and stuff. He's better cook than me, but we getting there, we getting there. So here he is making the bananas foster topping. It was so good. And yeah, this is him topping it off. And then that was breakfast. So for lunch, I wanted something super simple. So we weren't that hungry because breakfast filled us. So we had a pineapple green smoothie with a whole bunch of frozen fruit. And mainly we did this mainly because we didn't have greens in our breakfast. So this was perfect for lunch. And we just mixed all these ingredients together, our favorite ingredients, to get like a creamy mix. And after mixing, this was the final product. It was so good, so good. Perfect consistency, and it was just everything. For dinner we had sushi. I haven't had takeout in a long time, so that was really good from Yama Chen. By the way, today's shout out goes to Faith Kelly. Thank you so much for commenting on my last video by answering the question. The question for this video, if you would like a shout out in my next video, is who is your favorite vegan YouTuber? And if you don't have a favorite vegan YouTuber, who's your favorite YouTuber in general? So yeah, this was the final product. It was amazing. For dessert, we ate my leftover vegan carrot cake. I have a video on me making this cake, so definitely check out the cards above, which I will link right here. But the next day, my husband had a pineapple boba smoothie for breakfast, and I had a blueberry pineapple boba smoothie for breakfast. So here I am making the boba, and this is the juice for the boba to sit in when it's finished. I just use agave and water. To all my peeps with trypophobia, you might want to skip forward because it's going to be a lot of boba circles, and yeah. But here's me putting the boba in the mix when it's finished, and then on to the smoothie part. So for my husband, I did put a whole bunch of different things in it, but mainly he wanted pineapple, so here's me making that. And then it wasn't thick enough in my opinion, so I did put a little bit of ice to make it a little thicker for him. And he loved it, by the way. And there's his smoothie. And for mine, I had the exact same thing. I just had blueberries. I added blueberries in it, and it was so good. It's probably the best smoothie I've ever made. I'm not even lying to you. Look at this pretty color. Like, I love that color. And this is the final product. And then that filled us up for like most of the day. But for dinner, lunch dinner, we have vegan meatball marinaras. Inspired by A Between E/Arian on YouTube. Definitely check out her videos. Her videos have definitely inspired me to do more of what I eat in a week. But here I am putting the Beyond Meat in with a mixture and creating the meatballs for it. So yes, this meat tasted like actual meat. It did not taste like plant-based meat. It tasted like meat, and it was good. So here's me. I made about 12 meatballs with the 1 pound of Beyond Meat. And yeah, then I put the stove a little under medium, and I put a little bit of grapeseed oil. That grapeseed oil was enough to coat the whole pan. And then I put the meatballs inside of the pan to cook, and they took about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to cook in total because I wanted them to be super well done. And then after this, I started with my marinara and put everything in the pot. I let this cook a little bit and put a little more seasonings in it. So I put Italian seasoning as well as Himalayan salt. And I let this simmer for a little bit, and after simmering, this is how it looked. And then my husband made the garlic bread, so he just put some vegan butter as well as some 1 clove of garlic, and then he put it on top of the bread with some dried oregano. We only had dried, we didn't have any fresh oregano. And then we put that in the oven, let them bake. Well, first we topped it off with the meatballs, and then after that we put it in the oven. But look at how amazing this looks. It was so good, guys. Thank you, Arian, for this recipe. Thank you so much. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you stay tuned for my weekly uploads on every Wednesday and Saturday. Alright, take care. Bye, guys.